Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Reckoning for the Faithful, your 2025 spring reading from Planet Waves. I'm Eric Francis, your astrologer, and what a spring it is going to be. We lived through a big adventure last year and saw things that we had never seen before, and I was saying at the time that this was merely just the kind of, not even the warm-up act, but maybe the sound check for what would be coming in the spring of 2025, and it is on its way. However, before we get there, I want to acknowledge that these days when I do an astrology reading, or even when I write an ordinary horoscope column, I have this feeling that I don't know exactly quite what to say that will address this sensation of chaos and crumbling that anyone sensitive is observing in the world. This sense of what may accurately be described as the bottom falling out of the reality that we have lived all of our lives. And there are very few people who actually understand what is going on. And to do that, you have to have a sense of where what we think of as spiritual encounters where what we think of as technological. This is a subject matter that you can probably relate to because the chances are that you're not completely resistant to technology or ideas about it. And like many people, you may be somewhat enamored of all the developments that are happening. A lot of people fall for this. They fall for the marketing rollout. They fall for the promise of a better, brighter, gleamier future where no one will have any papers on their desk, and everyone will, everything will be organized, and everyone will feel good, and where there is no other side of the tracks. But what is happening is that we're all starting to live on the other side of the tracks, except for about 100 billionaires who live on their side of the tracks, where there's no chickens being killed, and all the bad stuff is happening on our side of the tracks. And I don't mean to be pessimistic here, but only realistic that the prevailing state of chaos and pain in the world right now is subtle for some people, but it is rising like a creeping tide. And as part of that creeping, rising tide, I think there's a lot of forgetting going on of what existence was like yesterday, what existence was like in previous eras, and what exactly it is that we're giving up to be able to, have the promise of a brave new world unfurling between the clear blue sky, as Pink Floyd once said. And I don't think that is what is happening. And yet I'm not here to offer any form of pessimism, but only awareness and caution. And of course, so awareness and caution are often confused with pessimism. Awareness and caution defy the prevailing narrative. Awareness and caution insist that we be self-aware. They insist that we be situationally aware, and they insist that we pay attention in whole new ways. And you might say, well, why bother? Why not just kind of go along with everything? Go along with the fun, keep upgrading devices, and be absolutely thrilled that the federal government, in the U.S. anyway, is being shrunken down, and the biggest salesman for artificial intelligence is going to replace everybody with a computer. Isn't it going to be wonderful? You'll just interact with artificial intelligence instead of your insurance company. I don't know. It is painful to see the world, the physical world, being taken to with a chainsaw or a sledgehammer. And though this reading is not about journalistic topics or political topics. This reading is about the spiritual condition of humanity. For you, the spiritual condition of Aquarius, Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon. And that is I think that in our time, the most important function that astrology can serve. This is beyond the fatalistic concepts of astrology. It is beyond the concepts of astrology that are related to spiritualism and karma and all of that.